I'm about to read to you the transcript of a conversation that started at 3:30 this morning, and I think it's still going on at 5:54. I'll just start reading here. Dr. Joe Bangles, and I'm going to eat too. Oh shit, they burned a little bit. Made some quesadillas. I bought the cheese. I dumpstered the mustard and the little street taco shells. I think we're just going to fold that up like that. So here at 3:32 a.m. here's Doc. Oh, someone was up at 2:56, posting their new video, Arrested Development. That was probably, no, I don't know who it was. Maybe Glorious. Interesting admission out of that asshole in this. in this. I'll give you an idea of what kind of people are telling you that I'm evil. But see, they have absolutely no understanding of the hippie culture. They don't understand that I simply don't give a shit about any of the things that they think are necessary to be a success in life. Because I'm not in competition with anybody. I understand what Solomon was talking about in Ecclesiastes when he said everything but being content within yourself and within your surroundings is nothing else is important. It's all vanity. It's all chasing after wind. So when my career objectives were denied me, and I found myself faced with having to learn how to survive without a job, I learned a different way. I learned that, the money doesn't matter at all. To hippie, the only thing that really matters is, are we having a good time? Am I enjoying myself right now? Do I like my life right now? Now, these people obviously don't like their lives if at the crack of fucking dawn, they're having a discussion like this. I mean, clearly, who hates themselves, them or me? Ha 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 ha. There's some butter, burnt butter. The first thing Joe Bangles has to say in the morning. Also, fucking hell. Can we get one GD'd? I won't say it out loud. This is that right there. Nobody I know uses that term. Nobody I know tolerates anybody using that term in their presence very long.
I haven't seen mine go back. Yes, I do. Why do I have it on? I forgot why I have it on.
I see it. What's playing now? Where is it playing? Oh, there it is. He's upset that I don't. Shit, did I lose it? Oh, that's from last night. Let's get back to where we were. Also, fucking hell, can we get one GD Tommy video that isn't 80% him silent and looking retarded while staring at a screen and puffing on another smoke? Like, fuck, Tommy, edit your fucking videos. Come edit them for me. This is my video diaries. It's raw video. Fuck you. Edit them for me. All right, he's too dumb to add them. No, it's just not high on my priorities. It makes getting unflattering picture too easy. It's hardly sporting. Well, that doesn't matter because you guys don't know anything about sportsmanship anyway. He'll say shit like, I'm not going to edit them because you aren't paying me, in typically Jew fashion. And they're accusing me of being racist. Wait till you hear what they're accusing me of being racist about. It's a, it's just a standard issue joke that lots of comics tell. What's black foreplay? Wake up, bitch! At least I didn't use the N-word. Oh, good. This one's not quite so burned bad. It's just a little bit burned. We'll eat it from the burned end first. He literally forgot he had it on in the one he released 6 hours ago. His mind is going, no, I do that regularly. What'll happen is I'll start one to record a phone call. And that's mainly just, just to have the copy of it. And then I'll get off into doing something and forget why I started the video. Forget that I even had it on. It's really, I should just leave it on 24/7, but I don't need anybody in my thing. This is a security camera for this workstation. Fucking idiots. So here's Glorious. Wait till you hear what this clown's income source is. There's Glorious. He honestly needs to be put in a hole. And this is like 3:30 in the morning. The first thing in the morning, this is what these guys got to talk about. Glorious thinks I need to be put in a home. Joe Bangles thinks I need to be put in a hole. He's a danger to himself, and they can sedate him if he starts charting out. Insane old people home is basically a black hole of humanity, so it equals out. The Spartans had a practice. This is a dialogue between Glorious Blorkinskaya and Dr. Joe Bangles, Esquire. The Spartans had a practice where the old, insane, and infirm were walked out into the mountains to be left to die. Not a suggestion, just an observation. The Spartans would have had to kill him because he'd keep wandering back to their forum to spur during debates. Considering reporting his most recent bid to YouTube for racists. Thoughts? This is Joe Bojangles asking. Do it. He talks shit about black people. Save it, then report it. Oh shit, is that toward the end of the video? Wow. 14-minute mark. Watch it from there. And it's the black foreplay joke. But it's okay because he doesn't mean racist things. Racist ass motherfucker. And he has the audacity to call people honky. He talks shit about his last girlfriend's boyfriend. She was used to getting boned by a black guy like, wake up, bitch. Jesus. Conversation changed to Tommy is racist as fuck. He's super racist and yet he wants everyone to call him a woman. No, I don't. No, I don't. I just don't want you calling me a man. That's like I said. Because I'm not. And I'm not really a woman. but I'm much more female than male. So either respect that or eventually be taken to task for infringing on my civil rights, because that's what you're doing with all of this. Now, this is a private conversation, and it's not being published, but it is, because it's being seen by about 30 people who can then go and spread it around some more. So this is defamatory, boys. Yeah, and Discord's going to take them images down too. As soon as I find them, they're not going to let them stand. He's super racist, yeah. So here's someone, live Phil versus Delisi. Sad, really. Lol, Tom wanting to take down Imgur images. This is why I'm using Discord nowadays to host images. And every one of the images that shows up in Discord that I find gets taken down. Shit. Fuck. Piss. That's a uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh. I just spilled a glass of water on the table under the computer. Fuck. I better shut it all down. Better get the computer out of the water. I can imagine what they're going through in Florida and Texas with the computers. Holy shit. A lot of water. That's something I need, yes. This is probably going to be a big shock to the boys to see this. I even bought them, didn't even find them in the garbage. Well, the modem didn't short out. Hopefully, there's enough metal. It's not very deep. Hopefully there's enough metal on the bottom of the case to keep it off the main board. I'm sure there is. Not that much water, and I didn't spill it on the computer. Just fell over on the desk. Okay, that's fine for getting starters. Now I can go get a big towel and get the rest of it. Well, how about that? I clean my towel. You know, they think I'm some kind of hobo who lives in the dirt. I'm just a messy hippie. And the more help I have around here, because I'd really rather have it orderly. I'm just too lazy. Well, not really lazy, but the way I prioritize my tasking, cleaning ends up last. No way am I lazy. I'm just cleaning it, you know, I'm a bit of a slacker. Oh shit, there goes the papers. Hopefully there was, yeah, the goods somewhere on top of the computer when it went. Get the camera, yay. That's one of the reasons I need to just clean my mug and bring it back. I got, you know, I put the mug in the kitchen to clean it, and it never got cleaned all the way. That's why I don't like using. That's why I like using the mug. It's too hard. It's hard to spill. It's much more stable. Oh, good. Did the tray spill on top of the computer? I don't have many roaches left in it anyway. But it looks like the tray spilled on top of the computer. Oh yeah, that's a solid roach. One more. Oh, yep, there's another one. I'm gonna get lucky. A little bit, yeah. There's half a bong hit, a bong load in there. That's how we're doing with keep. The keep is always best at last. Yeah, there's going to be a few hits of keep in there too. That boy, that shit's killer. The powder in the bottom. You know, and these guys tease me about not smoking the best weed, and I can't afford the best weed, but I'm not smoking garbage. This is not garbage. This is primo Mexican, and in a lot of ways, especially for me, because of the higher CBD content of the sativa strain, this is better for me than the dank dank. And then a lot of times this shit just, the dank dank people offer me is like, oh, looks good, smells good, tastes good, but it don't get you high. Oh, good. So we cleaned up that mess quick and left the guest. Now it's time to take the dishes to the kitchen. And left the desk cleaner than it was when I spilled it. And give the asshole something to laugh about while my friends are laughing at them for being assholes. So anyway, where were we? Yeah, and they're posting them right to the farms, and that's going to get the farms in a lot of trouble. I'm just going to make a good list and damn it, right to their host, and when they ignore it, take it straight to the court. That's an easy one. That's cheap and easy. What do I do with that? Okay, we need this back. This can go back here where it was. It's really going up to the Lord. Okay, and I wonder if Gyazo is receptive to takedown. If that's GYAZO, if that's Discord, yes, they are. Probably, but they ignore a ton of shit. I'm upset SLI.MG went down. They gave 0 fucks. Well, there's Mixtape too, and they don't go for it either. True. Reporting his shit, ho up. What is Tommy talking about? He said something, working on the farms at 1940 something. I don't know, he's just running his mouth. I need to go work on my horn. He bent it again, shoving it up his ass and the keys jammed. He's got court in the morning. No, I had court in the afternoon. Rate's optimistic. The court time is like 2 p.m. because the judge knows he's a lazy fat fuck and missed the last morning appointment because he got high and slept in. No, I was ill. For as harsh as their drug laws are, they've got the patience of Job with people. They aren't that harsh. They're not asking jail time. He is so fucked. They're sick to death of dealing with him. No, maybe the MHISD is. But that's as far as that goes. The patrol officers in this town love me. A nice person. Talented, nice person. There's a sergeant that used to ask me to play for his men. There's a couple of lady cops that always chat me up anytime they see me. Calling me from across the crowd. One of them, hi Tommy. What the fuck did I do with what was left of my tobacco? Oh well. Roll this night. Oh, here's one that's long enough to light again. And I really only want a couple of hits, because that's really all I do is a couple of hits at a time, and I'm just holding it. Did you see he requested a report about the MHIST investigation into his cyberbullying complaint? They were like, sure, you can have it. Pay us $5 for the first 15 pages and 25 cents for each page after that. Tom's mad as fuck. No, Tom's just like, hey, playing by the rules, step by step. I'm at the top of the fucking chain right now. Yeah, he's cheap as shit and wants everybody to help for free. I'm not gonna go and buy $100 worth of garbage. I'll get the court to order it released. I wonder why he's not here. I'm not there because they won't let me post there. That's why I'm not there. I can't comment in there. Uh, because he's a pussy. I've noticed there's a handful of people where he runs away from any discussion they're involved in because there's no point. You cannot convince a fool that he's wrong. And mud wrestle with a pig is really stupid because you both get dirty and the pig likes it. Fuck that. That's why I'd be glad to engage people if they actually could argue rationally, but they don't. Speaking of being a major pussy, check this out. Then it's like a reverse ignore, then, Bo? Pretty much. Oh, here's what Glarius was in my shit last night, getting up in my face in chatter, and he brought that over here. So it's, hi, Tommy Jane. What a day, what a day. Am I right? Want to get a drink at the hut? My treat. I do not meet anonymous fucktards anywhere. I'll be glad to meet you for a drink at the hut under certain circumstances, but be prepared to defend yourself from a citizen's arrest by a group of large men. Why would you be followed by a group of large men? Why would you need other people? Don't you know Fungu? I'm not anonymous. My name is Clarius Vorkinskaya. Also, if you had a group of large men with you, I would subdue them all and rape them. Nothing emasculates a man more than being raped. I'm sure you know. You've probably done quite a few, haven't you? Seduce them with your money. And here I thought, he's a child of Russian mafia. Keep the playing keep the playing field really uneven, son. You made a death threat tonight that I'm right now packaging for delivery with numerous other bits of evidence against Tom Madeira and Spiros Consulting to a patrol officer in hard copy. What death threat? Oh, you mean the surgeon? He likes to torture, not kill. Big difference. Make sure you spell my name right in the report. I'll be extremely upset if you don't. And here comes Sammy Smith, Vordrak, who's like totally hated and considered to be an idiot by everybody in this group. Hi, everybody. And Joe Bangles just laughed. Wow, what a bitch. I legit once offered to duel him. True story. I remember that post. He said he wanted to meet on the field of battle. I was deeply disappointed. He crumbled up fast when you mentioned you carried. No, I didn't. I just want fucking lunch. That's all I needed. I've been given access to AMB. Oh, that should be good for a few laughs. That's Sam Smith. That should be good for a whole lot of laughs. Funny thing is, I legit would have followed through. Like straight up bought him lunch and drinks. I wouldn't want to sit and eat with someone like you. I have no interest. None. It's bad enough that I have to even look at your shit. You're not the kind of person I want anything to do with. And I resent the internet for making it impossible for me to keep someone like you totally out of my life. Let's see whether here's Sam. Let's see, and this is almost 4 o'clock. They've been going at it for a half hour talking this shit. Let's see whether Tom's claim of being cyberbullied holds up. While AMD has major laws because A-logging is not only approved of, but actually encouraged. Platinum card, unlimited, anything he wanted. He'll fucking die before he'll eat like I would have hooked him up with. Dude, my family's pretty wealthy. And what you consider to be like high class is just plebeian shit for somebody who's got a fucking no taste and a tin ear. 41,000 posts. Tom hates himself and everyone else. If he didn't hate you for being a troll, he'd hate you for having money. No, I don't hate anybody. I dislike you all very much because you're assholes. Is he serious? I even told him he could bring his mysterious group of large dangerous friends. Is he serious? Yes, what a faggot. Tom doesn't have friends. His landlord hates him, fucking hates him. How do you know that? I pay my rent on time. My landlord loves that. Here's Joe Bangles. I carry 38 wad cutters. It's all cool. Bring the whole gang. I'll buy lunch for everyone. Standing offer. None of my friends would want anything to do with you. If you show up at the hut and get the least little bit out of line, there will be a whole mess of bouncers in your face, fast, escorting you out to the curb. There's Sam Smith. Some people are paid to persist. I've dragged this dump up for months at a time, only to be dragged back by imposters appearing from here. Bojangles, this is glorious. I'll be in Tucson soon. We should get a beer and talk about faggots on the internet. Is he serious? Shit, yeah, Glarius. No, Tom finds reasons to forum post because he's fat and lonely. Wow. I should be out in the next 6 months or so. First round is on me. you two show up on anywhere near me and say anything to me, you're going straight to jail. If there is anything like violence, you're going to go to jail by way of the hospital. Here's Glarius declaring, he'll go right to Tom's house. I don't give a fuck. Be right in front of his house. Just hang out there. How many videos exist where he invites people to come see him? Accepting a standing invitation isn't a crime. Well, you need an appointment. That's the invitation. It's make a fucking appointment. I have to be careful about that, and I need to look up carry laws for Arizona. People get touchy about wad cutters. They're not illegal, but some claim they're unnecessarily cruel. I should have a DE-50 airsoft in a holster because Tom is too goddamn dumb, I shouldn't say that, to spot the difference. LMAO. Not even airsoft. For those in the dark, a wad cutter is a bullet with a completely flat tip. They're usually used for target shooting, but on a snub revolver, there's popular self-defense rounds because they'll fuck up soft tissue, something pierced. Just a straight-up replica. Aim for the kneecap. Aim for the spleen. There's a new daddy in town. He's a disciplined daddy. That's one of their videos of me. Well, serious though, I'd happily buy his ass lunch. Well, I would not accept a lunch invitation from a low-life piece of shit like Dr. Bojangles. Me, Glarius, Tommy's Imaginary Hit Squad. Let's do this. The video I made was really just an excuse to put Arrested Development music in a video. Oh, that's Arrested Development? Oh, so we better just go and do a copyright, like, hey, what's this? As long as we don't eat on 4th Street. Fucking hell, that place is a shithole. You know, you two should just act like people giving charity to Tom. Treat him good food and shit, and then at the end of the day, you introduce yourself as Glarian and say Kevin Hoffman. Just find me a place with decent drinks. I'd rather just drive him out to the desert and make him walk back home. Ha 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 ha. Oh, well, LMAO. A good Scotch selection is always nice. Well, that's what's the place Sundays. Go there. The bourbon place. Shit, I'll buy him one. Lord knows he probably hasn't had a nice dram in years. Nah, I find good Scotch in the garbage sometimes. I don't drink. And I certainly don't drink with people like you. You can only get good Scotch at steakhouses. Just as heads up. Well, this is a steakhouse over there at Uncle John's or something like that. I'm down. I can fuck up a porterhouse. You could fuck up anything. You are fucked up. The best steaks get no sauce. Now, it's already 4 o'clock. They've been in it for a half hour. I want to see Tom getting an aneurysm over trolls being nice to him. My blood pressure rarely it gets over like 120 over 70. Okay. Fuck you, filet. A porterhouse is the Cadillac of steak. Tom will find a way to sabotage himself. Law, we must demand the showers and wear nice clothes. Now that tie-dye bullshit. We're going for steaks, motherfucker. You gotta be classy. I'm not going anywhere with you guys except to a courtroom. Bro, I'm in marketing. I break bread with degenerate psychopaths on a bi-weekly basis. That's because everybody in your fucking business is degenerate psychopaths. Ha 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 ha. Patrick Bateman for the win over there. God, GD it. Why does, I really don't like reading these people's shit because they use that word so much. Why does everybody make that comparison? First of all, Bateman had shit taste in suits. My suits are classy bitches. Because Patrick Bateman was a degenerate psychopath who was in marketing law. Yes, and I'm a wonderful man who's only occasionally accused of being a heartless backstabbing fuckwad. See, big difference. The only thing I've ever been accused of is being too nice. Wow, wait till you find out why he's too nice. You have to be a little evil in this industry. Not much, mind, just a bit. I may trust, this is Glarius Blorkinskaya, who is declaring to the world that I am a trust fund faggot. We call these trustafarians. So of course he's going to be accused of being too nice because he's using his money to buy favor. I still work a job, but it's mostly drinking money lol. You vicious motherfucker. I like you. We should get drinks. Here, here. True story, though. It's part of why Tommy hates my guts. No, I don't. You're just an idiot. He was shitting on me about money, and I just gave him the honest truth of where I'm at and what I do for a living. He fucking flipped. Oh, that's Bojangles. Yeah, because you're useless. Apparently, I'm a Judeo-Christian Catholic, actually, corporate evil tool of the perpetual war machine. Yes, this is true. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds kind of badass. It means you're a tool. It means you're a wage slave in an occupation that is supporting a perpetual war machine because you're a stupid fucking Catholic, and all you really are is meat on the hook for Satan and his minions. That's it. This is just a fucking cattle ranch for people like you. And here's Glorious. Same. I told him in a forum post that I was independently wealthy and I'm on Kiwi Farms because it's funny to watch him cry. He was very upset when I said his sharks and crafts rock jewelry was garbage. He's so touchy about that. Well, I don't like, good stone being called plastic, that's for sure. Like, bro, sorry, but turquoise is fucking tacky. Even the good shit is tacky. Wear real jewelry or wear nothing. I do. I wear nothing. But don't wear fucking shit stones. Some people, this is interesting, which shows what kind of mentality he has. Now here, I have been bottom feeding the gem and mineral industry for over 30 years. This is what I do. I'm not trying to get into the good stones. I'm trying to provide natural stone to people who want them for collections and they can't afford a good piece, who want them for energy work and they can't afford the high dollar ones, or who want them to make shit stone jewelry. And I do real well with it. People love my shit. Yeah, and then we'll have big bars. They should get kind of chewy already. So, to continue, you guys are probably still at it too. How Eleanor Roosevelt said something about how great minds talk about ideas and slightly lesser minds talk about things. And people of low mentality talk about other people. And that's all these people are about, is talking about other people in denial of their own shortcomings. Never mind the rock. He possesses zero knowledge about gemology or to properly set stones or to do the fucking wire work. Right. And even if he did, he's dealing in the kind of stuff you get your grandmother for Christmas. Who the fuck wears turquoise anymore? I'm going to twist paper clips around Advil gel caps and see if they'll sell for more than Tom's rock shit on eBay. This is pure acetaminophen and goes for $200, huh? He's like, ooh, this turquoise is from Sleeping Beauty mine, this Holly Blue Agate, and this is, I'm like, neat, bro. Got anything people wear after the age of 12? 12-year-olds don't even know what Holly Blue Agate is. Maybe that's why he's making that little girl bait necklace to trap the children. My stuff sells to, doesn't sell really well to actually the youngsters. This is, 20 to 40 crowd mostly. Low income, 20 to 40. Old people might buy them as a gift. Like, we're adults. Diamonds, rubies, sapphires, the kind of shit you get your girlfriend. Or for the guys, maybe a nice watch. No, just that shit went out of fashion in 78. And here's what they're saying. Consider you would take a 13-year-old when that was really just one of those off the wall kind of remarks I made at the end of a long discussion about why the age of consent should be lowered. And I was goofing on the fact that Jews do it at 13. I can't imagine being a failure at life. Tom does the world a public service by demonstrating what others can't experience. It's a solid theory. Turquoise and semi-precious stuff is what you give your niece for her birthday when she's too young to have real stones. Every time Tom posts, I hear the "This is Weasel News" announcer from GTAV in my head. Idiotic news, hobo news. Real chat for a sec. Okay, that was at 4:16. That's 45 minutes of this shit. And now he's going to want to talk about something else. Sound effect, whoosh, lol, sup. And here's, by the way, did you think Tom is even dumber than Shaner? He has been doing this for over a year now. A little experiment here. I want you to think about what your life was a year and a half ago, what you have done since in that time, what you have seen, what you've experienced, learned, loved, and lost. 2 pregnancy scares. This is fuckhead. 2 pregnancy scares. He's afraid he got a couple of his doxies knocked up. Vacation in Curacao. Learned to make a canoe by watching a Nick Offerman video. But Tommy has done nothing. He has fought the farms to no effect, nothing else. Keep deluding yourself, boy. Lol, true. A year and a half ago, I lived somewhere else. I had this semi-romantic, I don't know where we're at, kind of friendship with a girl who is now possibly moving in. I drove a different car. I was 20 pounds heavier. Honest, Tom's been doing this since forums were a thing. He's always pining for attention. He's had mental illness for decades. But like, it's a stagnancy, which is legit terrifying to me. No, I'm a hippie. I'm not going anywhere. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I don't have to achieve anything. All I got to do is keep from killing people until God comes home. That's my whole mission. Educate, entertain, and don't kill anybody. And in the last year and a half, I think I've done a lot of that. I'm 35 pounds lighter. I have working partners now that I didn't have then. I have a new horn. And I managed to, like, you know, get so these people aren't wasting like too much of my day. You know, I haven't said a word at Kiwi Farms in weeks, and I'm ratcheting it back right now at another message board, and stop commenting to them and only talk to them in red. This is just stupid. This is a 20-year-old marketing freak who's a total fucking sexist pig. Greedy, lustful, avaricious, lowlife. So much has changed in a year, and maybe it's because I'm in my mid-20s. But still, like shit, even the older people I know have accomplished so much in that time. But Tommy is exactly where he was. Arguably, he was in a better place even because he wasn't facing jail time. I'm not facing jail time now. The 2 biggest problems with people like Tommy, outside of biological infirmities like being batshit nuts, are indifference and fear. If there's anything I'm not as fearful. If you're scared of failure, you won't try. And if you don't try, you won't do anything with your life. Well, I refuse to do anything with my life that requires me to, for my intellect to overrule my instincts, which is what you boys do. I live by my instincts, and my instincts tell me that you're on a dead-end street. Here's Bojangles again. It's fucking scary to me, to be honest, the thought that people could fall into that. While we were laughing, learning, struggling, working, losing, winning, sleeping, hoping, he was in his apartment screaming into the void. It's a fucking Kafka novel. It sure the fuck is, and you're the cockroach. He likes it there. In his world where he is God and everyone is wrong. No, not everyone is wrong. I am standing up for what is true and enduring. And those people who, I assure you, a lot more people agree with me than disagree with me like you boys. That's why I get so insanely angry when people disagree with him over just the stupidest things. Yeah, right. You don't know insane anger. It's terrifying. Like, the only thing separating you from him is the will to do something. You could be all that, and all you'd have to do is get complacent. I mean, they were going to go and talk about something real 20 minutes ago, and they're still talking about me. Actually, everyone is like that at the beginning of every day. Tom never learned to get himself out of bed and be productive. I've been out of bed for 4 hours now productive. Shit, I got a friend who does nothing but work a dead-end job and get high, and he still managed to get fucking married in the last year. So what? I never met a woman who hated me enough to marry me and breed. See, so he works a dead end, gets high, and has guaranteed pussy. Perfect wage slave existence. He's high more often than Tommy is TBH. Guess what? I don't. You know, I'm coming down. I smoke. I'm a little under medicated, so I'm like, because that's me. That's my natural. You know, I got natural speed in me. Like he's one of those wake and bake 420 all day dudes. Wow, that's because Tom smokes ditchweed, not the stickiest of the icky. Dude, right. Even if he had the cash, the pickings in Tucson gotta be slim. Seems like a weird place for a pothead to settle. That shows what you know. They call this place Two Stone. It's right over the border. It's right next to the Tejano Nation, and that's where like a big pipeline that the government can't control comes through because the Tejano own land on both sides of the border. So there's plenty of weed here, and we get it. You know, we get Colorado weed, we get Oregon weed, we get California weed, and we got a pipeline of Mexican. Back in the 90s, I could get 10 pounds of good Mexican, really good, nice, smokable stuff, delivered to Chicago for $3,000. And today, if I had it, I could probably still get 10 pounds for maybe $3,000. No, not delivered in Chicago. I get 10 pounds here for $3,000. That's for sure. Especially shitty weed. No problem. I get 1 pound of shitty weed for 300. In the immortal words of my marijuana enthusiastic neighbor, I got KFC buckets filled with green gold nuggets. Whoop-de-doo. Wow, dank as fuck. Tucson exactly where Tom needs to be. It has a vibrant hobo nightlife. Also known as, like, probably the most dynamic live music scene in the fucking country right now. Fuck, man. He's right next to the university, so he can creep on the students. The dumpsters are usually full. The dude is content with being gross. Well, I don't creep on anybody. Yeah, Ari laughed. Ari laughed about them calling me a pedo because she's never seen me even like look lustfully at anybody, and she's been with me like a lot and in crowds with a lot of young women in it. And I'm like oblivious to it all because I'm not sexually attracted to anybody. I have no sex drive. I have no desire for sex. I've been trying to get them to raise the dosage of my estrogen so I didn't have to think about it at all. What losers. We're still at it. Fear is to be embraced. Power level a bit here, but I feel like that sometimes. All right, I'm out. Night, folks, or morning. Who's that leaving? That's Glorious, but he didn't leave. Yeah, time to get ready for work. Peace. Now it's 4:39 a.m. and they've been at it for over an hour. All right, I'm going to go play basketball. Marketing is for pussies. I was at 4:39 a.m. and then now Bones is back at marketing at 6:30. So they're all working now, but they had to spend the first hour talking shit about me. Losers calling me a loser, perverts calling me a pervert, mentally ill people calling me mentally ill. I was just crazy old hippie, and I'm pretty popular. I don't need the attention. I'm a journalist. I'm spreading news and entertainment media from my circles. Comment or not, I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. But keep it rational. And this has been the contention straight along. Is that I have no problem with people who are people, real people, who treat each other according to the golden rule. This is not anonymous chicken shit motherfuckers hiding behind internet connections, protected by nothing legal at all. Only the lack of manpower and the lack of jurisdiction is what allows this to go on. Yeah, I'm going to call Grijalva's office again and impress on them just how crucial for me to get some relief from this through the court or through the legislature. We need laws that make it possible to even extradite these people for prosecution. So I hope this satisfies you assholes that there was no staring at the screen and typing during all this. And namaste, motherfuckers. Good luck on the last day, you stupid pieces of cosmic food.